I'm Brian Bender, and let's queer up trans rights. Hospitals are still silent on resuming trans youth care even after court blocks federal threats. Many hospitals that cut off youth from gender-affirming care under Trump administration pressure are not confirming whether services will resume even after a federal court cleared the way. Last December, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., serving under Donald Trump, directed hospitals nationwide to halt gender-affirming care for minors or risk losing federal funding, including Medicaid. On April 18th, a federal judge in Oregon struck down the directive, ruling it exceeded federal authority and conflicted with existing law. Still, several hospitals preemptively discontinued care for trans youth, and many have yet to signal a return. The advocate contacted multiple health systems, including University of Michigan Health, Fenway Health, NYU Langone, and Children's National Hospital about their plans in response to the ruling. Most have not publicly committed to restoring services. The court decision confirms hospitals cannot lose federal funding for providing care, but it does not require them to restart the programs. Some states like New York may have laws mandating hospitals to provide access to gender-affirming care, but many do not. It's what creates a chilling effect. You have a judge that says, don't worry, I'll be the referee in this one. You can go ahead, do what you need to do. But, these hospitals are, what is that? Once shy,
once bitten, twice shy.
Twice shy,
they're afraid.
They're afraid to do it because, the next time this goes in front of, whoever it goes in front of, it might get reversed. And then, the Trump administration will have cover to pull their funding or, so yeah. I feel like nothing is really going to change until we have a new, and we're going to say our prayers tonight, hoping that we do get a new administration, when we have elections in a few years, and hopefully some sanity returns and we get we're not walking on a clear path right now. What we're walking on is, a whack-a-mole of hate. So they hire these people to go through, DEI stuff and anything that sounds like, gender affirming or gay affirming.
You're using AI to do also, to see if a name pops up, a word pops up.
Right.
Like, they're not even doing the work themselves.
A blanket ban. Yeah. So I
feel
the wrong
like people are suffering from it.
Yes. And nobody knows where the hammer is going to come down next. So when you have a judge that says, don't worry, I got your back, it's like, do you really have my back? So I can understand these hospitals' conundrum, and I feel terrible for the youth that are going to suffer because they're not going to be able to get the access that they are needing.
Just another example of the devastation to which this administration insists on subjecting our community. They are just going at it full on.
Right. And gender-affirming care is medical care, and medical professionals. JFK Jr. is not such a person. No. And medical professionals should be the ones who decide what that looks like, what the protocol should be, what's age appropriate for what procedure. These are not political decisions to be made. These are medical decisions to be made. These should be medical decisions made by medical professionals for the medical welfare of the people involved. And so my heart goes out to trans people. They're being dehumanized and demoralized and demonized and denigrated by their own government, as queer people have, and BIPOC people have, and women have, and immigrants have, but they are the ones that's super okay to hate right now, and they're paying a horrible price for it. Yeah. If everything in the world, if our government and all the churches and all the synagogues and all the temples did everything they could to make their lives easier, they would still have some difficulties to navigate.
Of course.
But then in addition of that, they have to fight their own government for survival. Yes. It is unconscionable.
Yeah.
Our hearts go out to them, really.
100%.
Pray and also vote. Vote.
Senator Warnock says that your vote is a type of prayer for the kind of country you want to live in.
Right.
There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.